What's poppin', fam? It's your boy Tsunami D, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when I post a new video. Because if you love me, then why wouldn't you want to know when I post a new video? Exactly. Today we're doing something a little different. We're trying all the things. I want to see what sticks and what doesn't, and what you guys want to see and what you guys don't want to see. So it's trial and error, but hopefully you enjoy watching this as much as I do creating it. Today, we're gonna be painting. I don't wanna say Bob Ross vibes, but we're gonna be giving Tsunami D vibes, you know? I don't necessarily have a talent for painting. It's not something I'm super passionate about. It's something I like to dabble in on my spare time. However, I do have this like weird love for painting like weird food. Boom. As you can see, this is an egg hanging on a rope. Yeah. And this is a pair of cherries that are meant to be, I guess, breasts/nipples, and they have nipple piercings. I would like to find something else that matches with this and see if we can make a little collection. I'm gonna put what I think I wanna paint right here. And we're gonna see if we can make it happen. Let's go. Are y'all ready to get down to business? We're definitely gonna need white and black. Definitely gonna need red. Maybe like these browns. I'm gonna need green for sure. I like to start with sketching it out with a pencil. Again, I'm not the best painter in the world. I also am not the best drawer in the world, so I don't know what this is gonna give, but we're gonna make it do what it do. I like to start off using a pencil, and then I'm just gonna trace what I think it should be, and then I'll start painting it. That's usually how I work. Let's do this. I'm gonna have to put it down here because I'm left-handed, so I need to like, you know, but we're gonna get it traced out and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, I drew out what I thought I could draw. Half of it came out really good, and then the other half needs a little work. But I feel like now that I have the outline of everything, I can kind of go over it with the paint and kind of make it shaped better than what it is. I'm gonna show you. So here it is, boom. The pepper needs a little bit of help. She does. But the mirror is tea. I got the mirror down. And I got the skinny little chili pepper down. But the red bell pepper, she needs some help. She needs some work. And it's okay, we're gonna make it do what it do. Let's get started painting. So I think I'm gonna start with the mirror, no shade. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. I sure picked a good one. It's fine though. We're gonna make it work. So for the mirror, I'm gonna use these two, and I'm gonna mix them and get like a lighter brown, like a tan color brown, like a light wood brown. All right, I got the brown down. Honestly, I think that brown might be good, but I do wanna make it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna put a little dot of white in it, and we're gonna mix that up and see what it gives us. We're gonna go ahead and just mix this. Yeah, definitely think I'm gonna need more white. That ain't do shit. It swallowed her. Added more white. We're gonna mix her. Okay, we got something going. Trying to see if I think this is a good color, or if I would like it to be lighter. I think I want it to be a little lighter, so I'm gonna add a little bit more white. All right, so that's what we got. I'm happy with that color. This is gonna be hard. Me being left-handed, it's fine. I'm gonna have to hold it like this because I need to be able to feel it out. Being up there, it's not gonna work. All right, we're just trying to get this as close to the lines as possible. I'm a little messy, so we might have to clean it up, but it's fine. Being left-handed is a curse, a blessing and a curse at the same time. This is what we got so far. It's a little messy, but we'll clean it up. Don't worry. Next, I think I'm gonna work on the chili pepper. I'm gonna need red. I'm gonna need green. I'm gonna need a little bit of white. These are the three colors I'm gonna use to make this little chili pepper. I actually think I want to make a darker red. Do I have a darker red? I actually have this deep red right here. I'm gonna use this to outline it, and then I'll paint the rest of it in red. I just want to give it a distinctness, you know. We're gonna start off with the deep red. Let me just outline it. Trying to be as precise as possible. All right, I outlined it. And then I'm just gonna paint it in with that bright red and kind of melt them together just to give it that look of an outline. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all, so bear with me. We're gonna make it work though. Keep it in that red. I'm just gonna go trying to get it as close to the dark red as possible, just so it's not too much outline. Got the green up in there. So far, so good. I think I'm gonna start with the stem because the stem is what's looking hurt the most. I'm gonna try to trace her out. Starting on the stem of the other pepper. Trying to make it a little thicker. I try to make it a little thicker because it wasn't that thick before. It looked like it was on Ozempic. So let's try to start outlining this damn bell pepper and see if I can get it to a place where it actually looks like a bell pepper. Let me take this dark red, same way I did with the other one. I'm gonna try to start outlining this. This is harder than I thought, bruh. Guys, I think we're gonna make this work. It looks a little bit of a mess right now, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm almost done with this. Perfecto. All right, we got the outline of the pepper. I'm happy with that. And now I'm just gonna fill her in. I'm gonna use a bigger brush, and we're just gonna use that bright red. And then we'll worry about the fine lines after she dries. I like to get into detail with stuff, but it's hard to get into detail and then try to paint over it. Paint most of it in. I'm just trying to get as close to the edges as possible so that they're not too dark and too prominent. This is what it's looking like so far. It's cute or whatever. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the mirror part. I guess I can make some gray. I could use a little bit of black and mostly white. This is still kind of dark, but we're getting there. Some more white until we get it right. Get it white, get it white, get it tight. Do you guys know who Bob Ross is? I know I'm probably old as fuck, so that's like my time as a kid. And a lot of you new youngins don't know who the fuck Bob Ross is. But he was this white man that had an afro. Cultural appropriation? Maybe, very possible. But nonetheless, he was this white man who had an afro. And he had a TV show where he would paint stuff. And he was kind of like doing ASMR before ASMR was a thing. He would talk really soft and his voice was very soothing. And he would paint crazy things. Well, not crazy things. He would paint like mostly like forests and wilderness. You know, very like outdoorsy things is what he loved to paint. And he kind of gave this vibe a little bit. I like to think I'm more of a Rick Ross, but you know, we give credit where credit is due. He paid his dues, so we give him some type of respect. Although he could have lost the afro, it's fine. I think it's a light gray that I'm happy with. That is the gray that I was going for, right there. And it almost looks white, but it has like a little tint to it. And that's what I was going for. I wanted to like resemble almost like a mirror. So this is actually a very recent like hobby that I got into. I've never been good at drawing. As a kid, I used to try to draw so much and I just couldn't draw. I couldn't get right, like clean lines. I could never get it how I wanted to. So I kind of just put it in my head that it wasn't meant for me to do, which is okay. Not everybody is meant to draw or be a painter. I just happened to get lucky and I'm good at a few things. Not trying to toot my own horn, but tooting my own horn. I think I'm really good at writing music. Making beats and mixing and mastering is still out for debate. If you haven't seen me making a song from scratch yet, it'll be right here. Boom, boom, boom. You can go ahead and watch it. The jury is still on if I can make a song or not. I'm still in school, so I'm still kind of learning. And I've tried several things. Another hobby of mine that I have that I really like, working with resin. I wouldn't say I'm like a pro, but I definitely know I have the concept of it down. I want to say I'm pretty good. I've made some jewelry, and my boyfriend has put it on some of his artists that he works with. So some of my stuff has been on music videos. Some of my stuff has been in magazines. Some of my stuff has been on album covers, which I'm proud of. I don't think I'm nowhere near as good as people that I see like on TikTok and stuff like that. But I mean, I think with practice makes perfect with anything you want to do. Some things you're just not good at, and that's okay. Let's see. For instance, I'm not good at basketball. I tried so hard to play sports growing up, but I just wasn't, sports are not my thing. And I'm okay with that now. But as a kid, I used to want to try and play sports so bad because I wanted to fit in. All the kids my age, all my cousins, they were all playing sports. And I was inside with my female cousins playing Barbies. So as I got older, I tried really hard to get into basketball. And one day I went out to play basketball with my uncle. And I don't know who the fuck I thought I was. But I tried to do, I guess, what they call like a jump shot. And I landed on my ankle wrong. And I had a hairline fracture. I fractured my ankle. All because I thought I was fucking Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace. I don't know who I thought I was, but I wasn't any of them. And it showed that day. And from that day, I knew that I have a lot of talents and I have a lot of hobbies, but basketball ain't one of them. And that's okay. I'm more of a creative, so music. I love photography. I enjoy painting. Again, I'm still kind of getting into it. I love like arts and crafts stuff. And I'm proud to say that I got some type of talent on, I can do a couple of things, and I'm proud of that. I don't think a lot of people could say that. Some people are just good at one thing. Some people spend their whole lives trying to figure out what they're good at. And I'm blessed enough to say, you're good at all of this. This is what it looks like so far. I'm still painting it, but it's looking a little like a mirror. I'm almost done here. I'm just trying to get as close to the pepper as possible without actually touching it. Boom. That's what it's giving. So far, so good, right? Period. We're just gonna start working on detailing the bell pepper and getting it to where it kind of actually looks like a pepper. Right now, it looks like I don't know what it looks like. It's giving something. And I'm just gonna use that red, the dark red again, get those little details in. So I made it a little bit more prominent at the top. That way you can kind of see where the pepper is at. I'm gonna work on that green now. I'm gonna grab this dark green that I have here. And I'm just gonna outline the stem a little. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. She's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna outline the chili pepper. The green stem on the chili pepper as well. When we outlined the green in the pepper as well. I like how this is looking. I am going to start putting in the details as far as like the little white dots that make it look like the pepper is shining. Get some white on here. Some plain old white. See? And then I'm gonna do some of the white dots on the chili pepper. As you can see, it's not very much details, it's very minute, but it gives it like realism a little bit. I do think I want to make the background a different color. On the picture, as you can see, the background is red. I think I'm gonna go in with like an orange. I think that's gonna work better in my favor. We're gonna see. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna throw in the orange, and after that, I'll put in the shadows, and then I'll go over the fine lines one more time. And then we're done. All right, I think I'm gonna use this brush for the outer corners of it. And then when I get into like the middle part and the edges, I'll use a smaller brush, something like this. There's the orange that we're gonna use right here. Okay. I think the orange was a good call. Honestly, I'm living. If you guys are enjoying this so far, comment down below. Comment if you have any tips. You can send me pictures of something you would like me to draw. If I feel like I could do it, we'll do it. And even if I feel like I can't do it, we'll try. So far, so good. All right, so this is where I'm at so far. I'm gonna do the wood. I'm going to repaint that. I am going to go in with some red around the bell pepper and just fill in those white spots. And then I'm just gonna add the shadow behind the pepper and behind the mirror. And we'll be done. And I'm just gonna finish up the details and I will be right back. I think I'm happy with that. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Black paint is gonna be harsh. I'm trying to think, if I do it with a pencil, do you think I can like rub it out with my finger? Oh no, I messed it up. Let's see what I can do. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I messed it up. I think I messed it up. I think I messed it up with the fucking pencil. I think I made it work. Okay. We fixed it. All right, boom. We all done. What do you guys think? Let me bring it a little closer to you so you can really get into her. I'm gonna place the picture right here. What do you think? Do you think it's similar? Do you think I ate that? Do you think I could have done better? If so, what do you think I could have done better? Let me know. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you have any ideas on what you think I should paint next. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And please make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when I post a new video. Because if you love me, then why wouldn't you want to know when I post a new video? Exactly. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.